सही है, खराब कर लो। कम डाला है ना, सही है ना, बराबरी का रखा हुआ था ये तो भी चेक कर लेना। तो चटनी बना लेना, चटनी बना लेना। अगर एक चम्मच से लेके देख। अच्छा, hello, hi, good morning. Very good morning.
Hi, sir. Good morning.
Hi, hi, Johan. Hi, Anna. Who didn't join? Joshua didn't join. Yeah, didn't join. Hi, Ezekiel.
Hi.
Hi, good morning. I hope you have a good morning. Yes? So you can turn on your camera so that I can see you face to face. And we were doing some questions based on linear equation. Okay. So tell me what we did yesterday, Hannah. We gave you some nearly about 20-25 questions or 60 questions, I guess, which Hannah enjoyed a lot. Yes, Hannah.
I did the first two worksheets, I didn't do the last
one. Okay. So did you complete the homework?
I didn't do the last worksheet, I did the other two.
Okay. Hannah, what about you?
It's the same, except I had some doubts in the second worksheet.
Okay. Johan? Johan, good morning. Johan? Can you hear me, Johan?
Yes, sir, sorry.
Yeah. You did the homework, Beta?
Yes, sir. I have like a few more questions to do.
Okay.
I was supposed to do it in the morning, but I woke up a little late.
Okay. Just before the class. I can understand. Yeah. And Ezekiel, can you turn your camera, Ezekiel? Is it okay? Hi. So you're from?
I'm from Kerala.
Kerala. Okay, good. And what's your age?
I'm 14.
Okay. 14. Okay. So basically, Ezekiel joined for this 10th class. We have did three chapters, I guess, in each, even in maths, even in science. But the chapters which we are going to do now, which is bit related, but not be related. So you can check out some videos in the we have in YouTube. I have my YouTube channel, which have only 700 subscribers. It's okay. So you can go and check out that. And if you didn't understand after the vacation, like June, they will be holiday. Then July, you can join if you have some questions. So we can do one thing that on 29 June or 30 June, we can put a doubt class based on the whatever we did. So that from July onwards, we will start the new chapters instead of doing the previous one. So I'll decide that and I'll put doubt class on 29 or 30 June. Okay, only 2 days. So that whatever doubts in science or math, just come with your doubts. Everyone, I'm saying to everyone, Anna, everyone. come with your doubts that sir, I didn't understand this, I didn't understand this. So there's 2 days we will do the doubts, and from 1 July onwards we'll start the new chapter. Okay?
Okay.
Okay? Yeah. Now, what we have to do, we were doing some questions. So now today Anna has doubt. Anna, tell me quickly.
So I have to open the worksheet, but 1 second.
Anna has any doubts?
Yes, sir. Two questions in the first question.
Please tell me.
Uh,
So
two,
Ezekiel knows about some algebra. You know algebra?
I know some.
No, sir. Yeah, so no problem. Yeah, tell me.
2u minus 3 upon 4.
Loudly
U
say about
minus 3
say.
is in brackets.
Loudly, loudly, loudly.
2u minus 3 in brackets.
2, 3, yeah. 2 v
Yeah,
minus
u
3 in
minus
bracket.
3 is in brackets. Yeah. Upon
Yeah,
4
upon 4
minus 2 u plus 4 in brackets.
minus 2.
Upon 3.
Sorry, minus 2.
Yeah, u plus 4 in brackets.
Did I wrote correct?
You have to add u plus 4 in brackets upon
A u plus 4. Okay. A u plus 4 in bracket, then
3
upon 3.
equals to 1 plus 3u minus 1
1 plus 3 u minus 1
upon 3.
upon. Is it like this?
Yes.
Now this is v or u?
Sorry.
This one v or u?
U.
Okay. Now this type of question. Okay. Now first of all, don't write. Just listen to me, and then we'll do that. Okay. If you didn't understand, then ask me again. Again, I'll do each step. Okay. So first of all, I'll send this part to this side. So this is plus, like in front of this is plus is there. So when you will send the plus part to the like if you will shift from equals to from this to this, so it will become minus. Okay. So 2 into u minus 3 by 4 minus 2 into u plus 4 by 3 minus 3 u minus 1 by 3 whole square. Understood this step? No? This is the term, okay? This term I send to the this side, left hand side, so it was plus. Now it will become minus. Nothing else, I think. Any problem, guys? Yes or no? Okay. Now, first of all, I will solve this part. Okay, I will solve this part. So now this is I have to make denominator same. So for making denominator same, this 3 will multiply with both up and down like this. 3 into 2 u minus 3 upon 3 into 4. Understood? Yes or no? In the same way, this 4 we multiply with up and down, like on a like minus 4 into 2 u plus 4 upon 8 into 3. And the rest I will write like u minus 1 upon 3. Understood? Any problem? Anna? Ezekiel? No problem? You didn't understand anything?
No, I got it.
Got it? Good. Okay, so now to multiply it, it will become 6 u minus 3 upon 12 minus 8 u plus 4 upon 12 minus 3u minus 12 upon 3 is to 4. So I just, what I did, I multiply this part, it becomes 6. I multiply this part, it becomes 12. This part, 8. This part, 12. So I just did this. Yes or no? Okay. Now I'll multiply this and this. It will become, it will become 6u minus 18 upon 12. I'm opening the bracket. So for opening the bracket, if the number is outside, so it will multiply with both the terms, or how many terms are there, it will multiply with all the terms. So it will become minus 8u minus 32. Now because they both have same denominator, so I made a common denominator like this. Okay. Minus 3u minus 1 upon 3. So it will become minus 2u minus 50 upon 12 equals to 3u minus 1. Understood, Anna? Still here, any problem? No? Doubt illa? Okay. And equals to what? Now, minus 2u minus 50 upon 12 minus 2u minus 1 upon 3 equals to 1. Okay. Now, this is denominator as 12. Yes. And this is denominator as 3. So I have to make this denominator as 12. So that they can both become common denominator. And I want to make denominator same. So for making denominator same, what number should I multiply in this 3?
4.
4, na? So 4 will multiply with up and down so that the denominator becomes 12. It's gonna be like this. 2u minus 50 equals to 4 into 3u minus 1 upon 4 into 3 equals to 1. And this 12 was already there. So it will become minus 2u minus 50 upon 12 equals to 1. Minus. Now this minus 4 will multiply with both. So the minus will become plus and the plus will become minus. So it becomes minus 12u and the minus 4 minus 1 will become plus 4 and they will have common denominator as well. So if I will solve it, it becomes minus 14u plus 46 upon 12 equals to 1. Now it will go this side. So it is division, it will go with multiplication. Minus 14u plus 46 equals to 12. Now it will go
So
this side. Yes.
it's minus 46.
Yeah, I wrote minus 10. You can't see that? No? It was minus already. So minus 14u equals to 12 plus 46 minus 14u is equals to 58. U is equals to 58 upon. Yeah. Understood how to do this type of question? Ezekiel, you didn't understand, no?
Yeah, kind of got it. I'll listen, it's fine.
Yeah, yesterday only we did these types of questions, so you can go and check out that. So, and if you didn't understand, you can come with tomorrow. Like, sir, I didn't understand this. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll send the link, the channel link, so that you can share it and say subscribe with. Say that. Wow.
I have the channel.
You have the channel.
Yeah.
Who sent you?
Um, my mom's friend sent it to.
Ah, okay. Okay. So now is this? Okay. Yes. Anna.
Actually, most of the things you did in that other problem, it kind of cleared most of my doubts already.
Anna always. Mhm. Sir, I have a doubt. I have a doubt. Then after some time, oh sir, you did everything. No, the doubt. Okay. Okay. So today we're gonna learn how to make graph. Now this is important. This is new topic. So Ezekiel, please pay attention. Okay. Johan, are you there with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now today we'll make a graph. So first of all, we'll learn about graphs. I don't know what is graph. So first of all, the graph gonna be look like this. This is called as y-axis and this is called as x. Okay. This is called as minus y-axis and this is called as minus x. Okay. So we're gonna learn about graph. Now what is graph? Graph gonna be looks like this. And there are some numbers. So you can understand first that this is called as 0. Okay. So above 0, it's called as plus y-axis. Please pay attention, don't write. Uh, Above 0, it's called as plus y-axis. The right to the 0 is called as plus x-axis. Below to the 0 is called as minus y-axis. And left to the 0 is called as minus x-axis. This is simple. Understood? Yes or no? Now I'll write it down as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this will become 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now here I will write minus 1. Why minus 1? Can anybody tell me why I wrote minus 1 here?
Because it's minus y-axis.
Yes, good. Because it's minus y. Minus 1. And why I wrote here minus, why I wrote minus here? Ezekiel?
Because it's a minus x-axis.
Minus. Yes, I wrote minus. Okay. Now see, if I will tell you my address is S2144. Okay, Ashton number Bagh, Jodhpur. This is my home address, house address. So you can come and visit to me and Jodhpur. Okay. But the thing is, in the same way, if I will put a coordinate like this is my A coordinate. Okay. And if I want to get what is the address of this A coordinate, so by the help of this graph or by the help of x-axis and y-axis, we can find the coordinate. Okay. So for example, how to do this as a question? So first of all, what you have to do, you have to mark the like which line it's coming. Like you have to make like this. So on x-axis I'm getting as 2 and on y-axis I'm getting as 2. Yes or no? Yes or no? Hmm? Now, whenever you want to write a name, it should be in the form of x comma. Should be in the form of x comma y. Now on x, what's the number is there? 2. So it becomes 2. And on y, what's the number is there? It's 2. So it's gonna be 2. So what is the address of A? It's 2 comma 2. Okay. What's the address of A? It's 2 comma 2. We'll do one more time. Now this is B, for example. Okay. Now, if you want to find the address of this, so as I told you, first you have to make the lines like this. Okay. Now you got how to write the name. First is X and then Y. So on X, what is there? And on X, what is there? It's 1. So I'll write 1. 1. And on Y, what is there? It's minus 3. So what is the address of B? It's 1 comma minus 3. Understood, guys? Yes or no? Now, this is called as, we do not do that. So I'll give you one more. Now you guys have to tell me what is the address of this. So, Anna, tell me what is the address of this. Anna.
6 and minus 5.
Very good. Simple. 6 comma 6 comma minus. Very good. Now I'll ask Johan. Mm, What is the address of this Johan?
-3, -4.
Very good. So you have to say minus 3 comma minus 2.
Yeah.
Minus 3 comma minus 2. Okay. Now I'll ask Hannah. What is the address of this? Oh, Hannah.
-1, comma 6.
Good. Minus 1 comma. Now I'll ask Ezekiel. What is the address of this?
-4, comma 3.
Yes. Good. Right. Minus 4 comma. So this is how the you will find the address of the following numbers. So I hope you got it. Now some of the information I want to give. This point, this called as 0 comma 0, because on x-axis is also 0 and on y-axis also 0. And this is called as origin. Origin. X-axis is called as ordinate, like y-axis is called as ordinate, and x-axis is called as abscissa. Y-axis is called as abscissa. Okay. Now this is like this is a graph. This graph is basically called as Cartesian plane. Like we made the graph in Cartesian plane in which plus x-axis minus y-axis plus y-axis minus x-axis, everything is there. It's called as Cartesian plane. Okay, understood? So I hope you have information about graph. Okay. Now, first of all, draw it, and then I will give you some photos based on that. So, Yes. Done? Shall I do this? Very slow. Very slow.
So what's the word for the x-axis?
Abscissa. A B S. Sorry. SSICA. Abscissa. You're not able to get the gold medalist handwriting. What's that? I'm the gold medalist in my college time. Teacher used to give me, take this, take this. You're not able to get this. You are not. Okay, done. Johan, understood, beta?
Yes, sir.
Are you making all notes, Johan?
Yes, sir.
Good. Can I read this?
So what's that last thing? Catritina or something, that last word.
Partition flow. We done? Done? Can I read this? Ezekiel? Can I read this?
I'm done.
Now I allowed you annotate. So I will tell you every one by one to mark that point. Okay. Okay. Now, if I will tell you to mark a point which is 2 comma 3. If I will tell you to mark a point which is 2 comma 3, like point A is 2 comma 3. So where will you mark? Where will you mark? Hmm? Where will you mark? I'll ask with Hannah. Hannah, can you mark 2, 3 on the graph?
The Hannah or
I
Adam?
allowed Hannah. Oh, so I allowed you annotate. Okay. Hannah marked. Is it here? The blue one is yours? Okay. This is Hannah. So I'll write H. Okay. I'll ask Ezekiel. You have the option annotate. So you can use that annotate option and you can mark the 2, 3 on the graph.
The
2,
2, 3.
okay, so you are with Hannah.
I realize my mistakes.
Too late. Yes, Ezekiel. So you are with Hannah, like your point is also near to Hannah, na?
Yes.
Okay. Hannah, can you mark 2, 3? Hannah? Hannah. Hey, friend. Pretty quickly. Okay. Okay. So Hannah went little different. Let's see. Now, Johan. Johan, are you there? Can you hear me, Johan? Hello, Johan. Can you hear me? Hello, Johan. You're saying something? You are mute. You can mute your mic. Okay. He's saying he's not. Okay, no problem. So the correct answer is Anna. Okay. Why? Because I told you it is in the form of x comma y. Na? So on x-axis, what number will be there? 2. On y-axis, what number will be there? 3. So on x-axis, the 2, and on y-axis, the 3. So wherever they are meeting, there will be the point. So this is the point. The answer. Understood, guys? You should know how to locate the point. Huh? If I will tell you, okay, so I'm writing um, I'm writing some number in front of your name. So you have to mark that point, okay? With respective pens, okay?
Sir,
Yes.
bring the questions down. I can't see them because of the notification thing.
Yeah, first is E. E for Ezekiel. Ezekiel will mark it. Second is yours. Can you see there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now you mark this. Whatever points is given to you, mark this in your on the graph.
Sir, from which axis to which?
You can mark anywhere. Your points is minus 2 comma 4.
Okay.
So find where is minus 2 comma 4 on the graph.
Should we mark it on the screen?
Sorry?
Should we annotate on the screen?
Yes, annotate on the screen. Yes. Write your name also, E or whatever who you are. Who is this? Okay, okay, Ezekiel, can you use red marker because I used red for you.
Okay.
Sir, my mark goes
Yes.
on top of Johan's thing.
No problem, no problem, no problem. You can mark it. Yes, mark it quickly. Johan, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I was yelling your name before. It's okay. So you have to mark that point. The yellow one, na? You have to annotate on the screen. So quickly do it.
Okay.
Okay. Physical one left. Johan two left.
What's the second one, sir? I'm not able to read it.
Okay. Second one is 0 comma 0.
That will just be in the center, right?
Okay, you have to mark it. I'll not tell you anything. This is your test. Johan, did you mark the points on the graph? Johan, can you hear me? Johan. Okay, we'll check till then Johan is doing. Then we'll check it. So first of all, we'll check with Ezekiel. This is 0 comma 0. It's correct. Okay. And now the first one is minus 2 comma 4. So on Ezekiel, on x-axis, what should be there?
Uh, on x-axis, minus 2 comma 4. Yeah, minus 2 should be there. Oh,
But on your x-axis is
okay.
4. Understood? So it shouldn't be like this here. Can you correct it? Can you correct it?
Yes.
Where will you want to mark?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we'll check who? Anna. So Anna first is minus 4, sorry, 2 comma minus 4. So 2 comma minus 4 is correct. And the second one Anna has is minus 4 comma 5, minus 4 comma 5, which is also correct. Good. Now Hannah. Hannah has 2 comma 5. So 2 comma 5, this is also correct. Okay, and Hannah has minus 2 comma minus 3, minus 2 comma minus 3 is also correct. So now we can change his position, which is minus 4 comma Sorry, -2 comma. Okay. Ezekiel, your
Sorry, I
x.
made a mistake. I'll go to the top. Sorry.
Yeah, place the next one. Okay, this is also correct. Okay, so did you understand the graph part? Tomorrow will we discuss about how to make graph. I mean, I know you can make it with pencil or scale, but I want you to make how to make graph with the equation. So, so we'll end this maths class. Today we're gonna do science class also. So I hope you enjoyed the class. So goodbye. Have a nice day. Signing off. Anna. Only Anna will go. Otherwise, rest will remain in the class. We will have 2 minutes, 3 minutes break. Then we'll join with the science class. Okay. So you can go and drink water. If you want to go washroom, you can go washroom. Come back with the Okay, guys, come back. We'll start our science class. So we were doing chapter number 10, which is force laws of motion, and we did some part in that. Okay, so we learned about momentum. So momentum, I'll give you one more example, like because you're the new now. So momentum is basically, you can understand it like this. Okay, a car. Okay, I'll make a drawing so that we can quickly jump to the next part. So this is a toy car. This is a toy car, and a person standing in front of this. Okay, I know the toy car is little big, but it's okay. So the toy car weight is 1 kg, and it's moving with the speed of 20 kilometers per hour. Okay, and there is a truck like this. But the wheels are too small for me. Yeah, I'm very bad in drawings, so please help me. Okay, this is a truck. Okay, and its weight is 1,000 kilogram, and the it's moving with a speed of 20 kilometers per hour. Like both the speeds are same. Both the speeds are same. Okay, but in which condition, either on A or B, in which condition the person will have a dinner with Jesus? I mean, in which in which condition the person will have a injury or having a bed rest? A or B? Like both, we can understand both have same velocity, but the masses are different. So, in which condition he will have dinner with Jesus? I mean, he will die. Yes, Ezekiel? Don't know?
I think it is A,
A. Why A?
because I feel it's much lighter. So
So, from A, there will be lot of injuries, you want to say.
yeah.
A will have lot of injuries. Okay, so if a toy car, if you are hit with a toy car, if you are hit with a truck,
Oh, towards the person. I
yeah,
thought
I'm saying
if the
person.
car crashes. Sorry.
No, not car crashes. Yeah, person.
Okay. Then it's B,
Why? Okay, why
obviously,
B?
because it's the force will be much more.
Yes. Basically, this is called as momentum. The momentum. Momentum means force into. Sorry, check what I'm saying. Momentum means mass, which is denoted by m, into velocity. So why the person will have more injuries when he is standing in front of truck having the same speed? Because the person will experience a greater momentum. Like in this, mass is more as compared to this. So because mass is more, the momentum of this truck will be more as compared to car, and that is why the greater momentum gave him greater injuries. Okay. Understood? The person who's standing in front of truck will have a greater injuries or chance of, or he has a chance to meet with Jesus. Why? Because the person is got hit by truck. Understood? No. Okay. So this is called as momentum. Now in momentum we learn momentum, which is denoted by P. Okay, momentum is denoted by P. It's called as mass into mass is denoted by m into velocity, which is basically a speed with direction. Now, when you will check out the old videos, you will understand all this thing. Okay, so I urge you to tomorrow when you're coming, so you can go and you can like increase the speed like 2x, and you can go with that topic thoroughly, so that tomorrow when you will come, you will be prepared for that. Okay, so we are doing chapter number 10, by the way. Okay, yes or no? Now we learned about two types of momentums are there. First is initial momentum, and the second one is final momentum. Now, initial momentum means P is equals to like m, which is mass into u. U is called as initial velocity. Initial velocity means, like for example, this is a pen. Now, if I will drop it, so if I am holding the pen, so what is the velocity of this pen? Velocity is basically speed with direction. So if I am holding this pen, what is the velocity of this pen? Is it moving? No, it's not moving. So it means that the velocity of this pen is zero. So it means that this is called as initial velocity. Now, when I will drop it, now it gains some energy. No, it gains some velocity. So this is initial velocity, which is zero. Like before starting the object, the starting velocity we can understand like this. The starting velocity of this pen is zero. When I will drop it, it gains some velocity that is called as final velocity. The velocities are of two types: initial velocity and final velocity. Understood? So we denote this initial momentum by Pi, and the final momentum is denoted by Pf. Okay, Pf is V, and this V is basically called as final velocity. So we can do one question based on this. Let me write that question. Okay, can you read this question, Ezekiel?
Yes.
Is it too small for you?
No.
Read loudly.
Calculate the initial momentum and final momentum of the object having mass 5 kg starting from rest to 5 meter per second.
So first of all, we have to calculate what is the initial velocity. So what is initial velocity?
0.
Yes. Why zero?
Because it has no speed, no movement.
In starting, no, it's starting from rest. Rest is
Yes.
same. Which is denoted by u. What is final velocity? What is final velocity? Yes, 5. Because at the last it has velocity 5 meters per second. Now, if I want to calculate the initial momentum, which is Pi, it's called as mass into the initial velocity. The mass is basically 5 kg into initial velocity is 0. So the Pi, which is called as initial momentum, is 0 kg meter per second. Now, kg meter per second is the unit of momentum. Okay.
Okay.
Yes or no? Now, PF I have to calculate. PF means final momentum, which is mass into the final velocity. Mass is 5 kg and the final velocity is 5, so it will become 25 kg meter per second. Understood?
Yeah.
So this is all about momentum. Understood, guys? Any problem in there? No problem. Now we'll read the new topic. Turn on the camera, Hannah, sorry. Now we'll learn about new topic which is called as impulse. Now impulse is basically related to change in momentum. Change in momentum means the final momentum minus initial momentum will tells us about the impulse. Like what is impulse? Impulse you can understand like this. This bottle is there, okay? Can you see this bottle? Okay. Now if I hit it, so if I hit it like this, the momentum change is very less because the speed is less. Okay, the hand is coming and it will just go to this direction, like it just fall like this. Yes, but if I will hit it with this force or this push, then what will happen? The bottle will flip and it will go to the to long further distance. Yes or no? Why? Because the impulse, the change in momentum was very quick. Like it was like this. So because the impulse was very quick, the force was more. Like if I'm doing like this, the change in momentum is very slow. So it is going like this. But when I'm doing quickly, so it means that the change of momentum is very quick, and it just the bottle will flip. So the impulse related to change in momentum, like if in the upper case, if I will calculate the change in momentum is uh, okay. We take one example for that. Um, Sometimes the new driver, the new who's learning driving, so he just start the car and sometimes he will do the like this, like when he's starting the car, so it will go like this. Why? Because the change was very quick and we all goes in front. Okay, understood. So the change in momentum is that, and now in the above case, if you want to know what is the impulse in above case, so what is the final momentum? Final momentum is this. So we know that PF minus PI is the formula for that. PF is 25 and PI is 0. So the impulse in the above case is 25 kg meter per second. Understood, guys? Yes or no? Okay, write it down quickly. Quickly. So Ezekiel, the notes are very important. Okay, so you have to be like write all the notes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Hannah.
So is there what's the difference between acceleration and impulse?
Impulse is related to momentum. Acceleration is related to only velocity. Momentum is basically mass and velocity. Like we can take one example, that trolley. Okay. The big, the okay. Did you saw a truck? Empty truck and a truck which is filled with very big masses like rocks and everything. Okay, so the the truck. Okay, uh, like I know how to drive tracks. Tracks is a big vehicle. Okay, so for tracks, tracks is a big vehicle and like 14-seater vehicle is there. Okay, so when it is empty, na, so if I will do little acceleration, it will go fastly because it doesn't have that much mass. So that is called as acceleration. So I'm doing acceleration, it's going very fastly because of the less momentum, because less in the change momentum. And when mass is there, I have to put a lot of acceleration so that the uh, the vehicle can move. So if acceleration is only acceleration, I'm doing boom, boom, boom. Okay, but momentum is depends on mass also. So less mass having less momentum. Okay, but quick shift of momentum is basically called as force. So we'll talk about that. Done? Shall I raise this? Ezekiel, shall I raise this?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll do one question on this. I want you to do that. Okay. Now I want you to do this question. Calculate the impulse if the object having 30 meter per second speed and have mass 5 kg and its speed reduces to 10 meter per second. So you have to calculate the impulse. Now impulse is basically the difference of final momentum minus initial momentum. You have to calculate for solution momentum, then you have to calculate the final momentum and you have to subtract. Understood, Ezekiel?
Can
Can
you
you do this
repeat
question?
that?
Yeah. So impulse, what is impulse? Just now we learned that impulse is the difference of final momentum minus initial momentum. Now you have to calculate the final momentum. You have to calculate the initial momentum and you have to subtract. Can you do it?
I can try.
Initial momentum is basically mass into initial velocity. You have to see what is the initial velocity. And final momentum is basically mass into the final velocity. Try it. I want you to try it. Then I will solve it. Johan, are you getting it, beta? Okay, done. You got the answer.
I'm getting it, sir. No, I didn't understand how to
You,
do it.
okay, no problem. So first of all, for calculating impulse, first of all, what is given in the question, we have to find it. So this is having now what is the initial velocity? You tell me. What is the initial velocity in this case?
30 meter per second.
Yes, 30 meter per second. What is the final velocity?
10 meter per second.
10, which is denoted by 10 meter per second. What is the mass? 5 kg. Now for calculating impulse, what's the formula for impulse? Final momentum minus initial momentum. Yes. So what is the final momentum first? Final momentum is mass
10 meter.
into final. Yes. So 5 is the mass into velocity is the 10. So to become 50 kg meter per second is the final momentum. Understood? No. Did you understood? No.
Uh, we have what we are supposed to find the impulse, right? So then,
Yeah. For it.
so
Yeah.
so then, why do we multiply the mass with the final momentum?
No, we are not multiplying the mass with the final momentum. We multiply mass into the final velocity so that we can get final momentum.
Okay, okay, okay.
It's mass into final velocity. Like mass into velocity is the formula for momentum. So because it's the final velocity, so final velocity into mass will become final momentum.
Okay.
In the same way, we have to calculate the initial momentum. Initial momentum is mass into the initial velocity. Now, what is the mass? The mass is 5. And what is the initial velocity? The initial velocity is 30. It should become 150 kg meter per second. Understood? No. Now, impulse is basically final velocity minus initial final momentum minus initial momentum. The final momentum is 50 minus initial velocity is 150. So the answer would be minus 100 kg meter per second. Okay. So from this, what we got? We got that this minus sign, it's basically saying that this minus sign is basically saying that the speed is reduced. Yes, we can see in the question also, the speed first it was 30, then it become reduced to 10. So the minus sign is saying that the speed is reduced. Okay. And so it means that impulse is also vector quantity. Now, what is vector quantity? Vector quantity, for a brief, I can say that the it has magnitude with the direction. So we can see that there is another information also there, minus sign, which showing that its direction is also there. The speed is reduced. This is the information which I'm getting. So it's called as vector quantity, and the scalar quantities are the quantity which doesn't have any direction. It's only a speed. So for more information, you can check out that video. Okay. So this is what impulse is. Any problem in the impulse?
Uh,
Yes, ask me.
I said no problem.
No problem. Okay. So you write it out, Sudhir. Okay, done.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I hope we'll end this class here only because uh, the next topic is a bit longer. So we'll end this class here only, and tomorrow when we'll join, we'll do the second law of motion. Go and read that.